Oh, the hell am I gonna make for dinner? Guys, what are you doing in there? It's freezing. You couldn't wait for the next video? Come on, Al, let's figure out what we're gonna make for dinner. Today, we're gonna do Crack Slaw. Now, Crack Slaw is super easy. There's like a million recipes. I'm sure you guys have seen them before, or maybe tried them, or maybe never heard of it. So, Crack Slaw is pretty much cabbage or coleslaw mix with, you can do any kind of protein. You can do ground beef, you could do steak if you want, you could do chicken, pork. It doesn't really matter. Pretty basic, and chances are you probably already had the ingredients. So it's gonna be easy and it's gonna be good. So that's the whole point of these vids, give you guys ideas for dinner. I'm gonna make it kind of like an Asian style, but you could always, you know, do like taco seasoning and make like a Southwest or like Mexican style or something like that. Thanks again for all the likes and comments, guys. I hope you like that beef and broccoli that we did at the beginning of the week. So if you haven't seen that yet, click the link for that video. As always, smash that bell button if you guys want to know when the vids actually come out, because even if you're subscribed, YouTube like half the time doesn't even tell you when I post a vid. The bell will actually make sure you get the notifications if you guys like the vids. So again, thanks a lot. You guys are really helping support the channel. It's awesome. I'm loving the feedback. I'm loving your guys' input if you guys have made them. Everybody said they've been loving the peanut butter bars. We're gonna keep it up, guys. I got some other sweet treats coming up. We'll just keep making the vids, and thanks for watching, guys. Let's start cooking. Skulls. All right, guys, so today we're gonna be using leftover coleslaw mix that we had from the weekend. We made pulled pork tacos this weekend and made a coleslaw mix to go in there. Since we have the last half of this bag, I'm gonna take some ground beef that we had in the freezer and we're gonna make the Crack Slaw with that. So you can buy these at any store, just get the pre-made coleslaw mix. I usually try and pick most of the carrots out because that's just extra carbs that we don't necessarily want. If you don't feel like it, I mean, it's not really that much carrots, and if you look, it's like a cup and a half of slaw mix is like 3 net carbs or something like that. So it's not a terrible amount, but if you want to be even less carbs, get the carrots out, or better yet, just buy a thing of cabbage and dice it up yourself. You can do that, and then there's no carrots at all. But I just have this pre-mix bag. We're gonna use this up, so let's go ahead and get started. And again, you guys definitely don't have to be crazy about this. I'm just gonna pick out some of these carrots because I don't need all those. So I'm just gonna kind of leaf through. I'm not gonna go crazy and trying to get every little scrap, but just a good portion of them. And you might even be able to find slaw mixes without carrots. So it just depends on what you guys have at the store. And then I'd say this is the equivalent about a regular sized bag that you would get. So I'm not exactly sure how many cups that would be, but this was like an extra large double sized bag. So just get like a single size bag, and then probably I'd say about a pound to a pound and a half of hamburgers, what you're gonna want to use, or equivalent of if you want to use chicken or ground pork or anything else. The meat choice is really up to you guys. So that's about how much carrots I pulled out of there. Again, not a ton, but I got the majority of the big stuff. So we're just gonna go ahead and chuck those and not use them for this. And then now let's go ahead and start cooking the beef. All right, guys, got a whole myriad of sauces here that we're gonna probably use today. I'm just kind of totally freestyling this one with what I think will be good based off just cooking in general and cooking with this stuff. So I'm gonna use some Golden Mountain soy sauce today. This is actually like sweeter and different than like your regular Kinkoman soy sauce. And I'm also gonna use some dark soy sauce. So if you can see how it like coats, see how it coats the bottle, so much thicker. It's so much thicker than like regular standard Kinkoman soy sauce. It's just not nearly as thin and watery. So it's a lot richer. And it's got a lot deeper flavor. It's about 4 carbs a tablespoon, but we're probably only gonna use like a teaspoon because it's so rich. You don't really need very much. So I'm gonna use this one because it's a little bit sweeter, and this one because it's a little bit richer. I don't know if I'll use any of the regular, but again, guys, what I finally put into it, everything will be in the description below with my best, most accurate measurements of how much I put in. We'll start out by melting about 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Once the oil's hot, guys, go ahead and add your ground beef. As it's browning here, guys, let's add some cracked black pepper. I'm gonna add some pink Himalayan sea salt. And you can really use any kind of meat you want. I use just the 80-20 cheap stuff because keto and we want the fats. That liquid reduces, let's go ahead and add a tablespoon of garlic, minced garlic, and about a teaspoon of minced ginger. Now I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of butter, about another 2 of coconut oil. I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of the Golden Mountain Sauce, a half a tablespoon of the dark soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of rice vinegar, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, and about a tablespoon of artificial sweetener. I'm using stevia. Go ahead and mix that all up, guys. And now we'll go ahead and add our cabbage. Go ahead and mix to combine. Turning the heat down to about 50%. We're just going to keep letting it go for a while, kind of let the cabbage cook down and cook some liquid off. Go ahead and feel free to give it a little taste too, and then add anything if you think it needs anything extra. For me, because I love the spice and I force my family to eat it, I'm just going to add like a tablespoon of Sriracha right now to give it a little bit of a head start on the kick. And then you can always add more after on your own personal dish. Or you can just leave it out if you're not a big spicy fan. So that's pretty much it, guys. Let's go ahead and plate this up. So there you go, guys. Crack Slaw, easy as that. Super easy, super cheap. And since I'm a big fan of putting fresh veggies on stuff when it's done, feel free to add a little bit of green onion on top, maybe some cilantro, and I'm a big fan of fresh jalapenos on there too. So go ahead and put that on, and maybe just a little bit of extra Sriracha. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that one. If you like the recipe, go ahead and share it with your friends who might be on keto too. If you want me to try something new, please post in the comments below and I'll try and make that vid. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you like it. Another easy recipe from me, NY7. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.